Hello friends, and welcome to today's episode. This is the story of sailing the Panhandle of Florida.
It wasn't a planned adventure, it was more of an improv, kind of going along with the cadence of the song that we were presented with.
Hey there, I'm Matt, Nancy, Olivia, Mocha, and Cadence. And we've learned to call her home over the last year. Recently, we left everything we knew back in Houston and sailed across the Gulf of Mexico in search of cooler weather on a mission to Maine. We don't know if we're going to make it or not, but we sure hope so. We're glad you made it here to this episode, and if you're new here, we welcome you to smash that subscribe button. We hope you enjoy the show.
After finding reprieve in the Pensacola Bay, we decided to stick around and play for a while.
As Tropical Storm Claudette passed over, our mantis anchor held up perfectly under the 40 plus knots of Tropical Storm Claudette. We didn't move an inch, and we welcomed the family of our crew and our friends, Eric, Joni, and the kiddos, for a time of play in Pensacola Bay.
All right, we are leaving Pensacola. Beautiful place. We stayed here a few days with the Harrises. Had our crew dinner here, swam, build sand hospitals the kids do instead of castles.
I built castles.
Okay, and we're heading offshore. What do you think?
I think I am tired.
How was Pensacola?
Pensacola was fun.
Awesome. Let's go check with Mom. Make sure we're good on the maps.
Have you heard about summer snow? When it falls on you, your blood runs cold. But don't you sweat your pretty skin.
Hey.
'Cause it melts away.
How's Pensacola?
Pensacola was a well-needed stop after that big journey. I feel like we're rested up, we're relaxed, we had some fun with friends, and I'm a little anxious, but I think we're going to have a great trip to Clearwater now. So.
What are you anxious about?
I'm anxious about the weather, going back out in the Gulf. I don't know. I know that we had a big squall right before we left, and just kind of, a little trigger there.
The more you love, the more you live.
But I think I'm going to be great. It's going to be fine.
I think so. The forecast look good. There's no tropical disturbances anywhere nearby. So I think we are going to be good. What's for lunch today?
Sandwiches or
You haven't given any thought?
protein shakes.
Ooh, strawberry smoothie. Smells good. Ramen for dinner. All right, that's going to be good. We'll see you in a little bit.
The fading light. Never thought ahead of my 2 feet. Never had a care in the world you'd see.
After our time in Pensacola, a few evenings with friends, playing on anchor, doing a little snorkeling, diving, a little time at the beach and restaurants, it's time to hit the water again. And couldn't ask for a better day. It was forecasted to be cloud cover and lots of rain. Instead, we have 10 to 14 knots of breeze on a beam reach, and it's just beautiful out here. We have I don't know if you can see the shoreline behind me. We're about 3 to 4 miles offshore, heading 120 degrees towards Clearwater. And this is Pensacola City, actually Gulfport over here, Pensacola Beach. And it's just a beautiful sail. I don't foresee much sailing tonight. I think the winds are going to die down, and then we'll be motoring. So we're just soaking this in, taking it all in. And we'll find out what tomorrow holds then, but for now, we're going to grab a little lunch, relax, maybe take a nap. Hope you enjoy the video. It's bright out here. Whew.
Having a little lunchtime, just a can of tuna. Libby's having a Nutella sandwich. She's feeling a little, motion sickness. The swells are gentle, and sometimes that can be a little like, that back seat of a car feel. Also, she stayed up too late last night. Also, it's a little warm, and she hasn't drank enough water. What can you do, right? Anyway, Nancy's feeling well. Mocha is not sleeping. She's just wanting to eat our tuna. And we're just trucking along here. 6.3 knots is our current speed. 12 to 14 knots of wind straight off the beam. And we have thunderstorms right over here on land. At this point, we're 3 to 4 miles from land, and we knew that the storms would be hitting every few hours for the next 2 days.
The plan was to go straight from Pensacola to Clearwater. We had an alternate plan just in case things got a little fishy for us.
After about 12 hours into the trip, the seas never calmed like we were predicting they would. As a matter of fact, there was no wind and they were really rolly, so no sails out, very bad conditions. So we initiated the alternate plan and headed straight into St. Andrews Bay for a quick few hours of rest.
I mean, really, it's just 3 to 6 foot waves, but they're right on top of each other and very steep. So it's not a good ride. It's not pleasant for anyone.
Both of the girls are seasick.
Yeah.
Libby's been seasick all day. I've been seasick all day. We just feel like it's safer to pull in somewhere and rehydrate, refocus our minds, and then we can try again.
Yeah, I agree. We're gonna pull in. We made a long run to the Port Panama City because we had a different route to begin with. Got Libby sleeping down below. We're gonna sleep in the cockpit, and we only have 40 miles to go. It shouldn't take too long. We're actually gonna slow down and make it somewhere right around sunrise, even though we know we might be faced with thunderstorms as we arrive. So, wish us luck. We're going to call it a night here.
The more you love, the more you live. The more you love, the more you live.
Good morning. It's about 5 a.m. and we just arrived at Panama City. Is that where we're at? Panama City Inlet. And we anchored. There's a little anchorage right out here. We had to call an audible. We were on our way to Clearwater for the second time, and the sea state was way higher than predicted, and both Olivia and I got very seasick, and so we decided to, go ahead and play it safe, pull into Panama City and rehydrate, get some good rest, let some of the storms after Claudette kind of clear out, and then we'll try again. So we're gonna have a little breakfast this morning now that we're here, and a little coffee, and then, well, decaf coffee, and then we're gonna take a little nap. So.
All right, we're heading out. This is good. It's been a good rest here in St. Andrews Bay. The anchorage just inside of the inlet. We caught some sleep this morning, really. We came in at sunrise, and now we're ready to move on. It's going to be a day of adventure. So it looks like we bit off more than we could chew by trying to shoot straight to Clearwater. Matter of fact, our original plans were to do a few hops here along the Panhandle of Florida. So why not, right? The sea states made us call an audible, and I think we're gonna have a good time now. We're gonna have a little exploration. We're heading to Port St. Joe. So this is what we're looking at here, thunderstorms. That's what's creating the swells in the Gulf. Today it's a beautiful day. On the waterfront, cloud front not so much. There's a massive thunderstorm in front of us, but we have 20 nautical miles to go to Port St. Joe, and the storm is halfway between us and St. Joe. So we're watching it. It's moving slowly away from us, but behind it doesn't look much better. So we might have a few events. We were hoping for eventless, so we'll see. Hey Nance, what you doing?
I was sleeping, tired.
Just now see Port St. Joe in sight. The clouds have cleared. Thankfully, we're glad about that. We don't have any wind, so we're just motoring along the coastline here. Beautiful day. This is Mexico Beach. Not a beach in Mexico, it's called Mexico Beach. Anyway, that's it. And hopefully we'll get to Port St. Joe in the next hour.
Love that will never need to hide.
How far down will we go?
Always rise above. Whatever comes, we will be just fine. If I know that you are mine. Take my hand and let's fly away to another galaxy. Hold me close, I want to feel love. Together we are free. Just be with me, just be with me, just be with me. Now we're one with the sun of our hearts, and at night we'll be the stars. We can go any place that we want. I don't care if that's too far. Take my hand and let's fly away to another galaxy. Hold me close, I want to feel your love. Together we are free. Just be with me. Just be with me. Just be with me.
We motored well into the sunset and deep into the Panhandle of Florida, all the way to a place called White City, Florida. And believe it or not, there's a waterway there, the Intracoastal Waterway. Goes all the way inland there. We found a nice little cove back in the swamps. And honestly, it was so beautiful. I felt like we could have spent 5 days there. The feeling was tranquility and solitude. It was the exact contrast to open ocean voyage, where you still have solitude, but there's a sense of power under the keel. Here, there was a sense of majestic calm. We could have dropped the dinghy and explored all of the nooks and crannies, creeks, and alligator holes, but we moved on.
be on land.
Different.
How's it feel? Have you got on land yet?
No, not yet.
Go get on land.
Getting some shoes.
Oh yeah, what are those things, right?
The last time we went to land, I forgot them, remember?
Yes, I do. I got my shoes on.
Here we go.
You getting on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to see your land dance. I want to see a land
It's only
dance.
been, what, 2 days?
Well, this is a proper land break. This isn't just a beach. We're in town.
I wish I could get this open.
Drama. Oh, here we go.
Where do you think you're going? Oh, apparently she thinks she's able just to walk right on.
Oh yeah, let's see a land dance, Nance. What is happening here in Apalachicola?
Your land. Did you get some land time? We are on a mission to find chocolate because that is what I do. I find chocolate. Let's go. Come here.
It is good.
We found our chocolates and we also found ice cream.
Gelato.
Right, what do we have for chocolate?
I have a French salted caramel yummy chocolate here.
You want to do it again?
French salted caramel. And then turtles and fudge.
Dark chocolate turtle.
Milk chocolate turtle and milk chocolate fudge.
And Mocha wants some fudge. She's a chocolate fiend.
No, you're having ice cream right now. Olivia, you're not gonna eat that right now.
We're falling apart here at the seams.
So beautiful. Your gelato.
And I have vanilla ice cream and the dark chocolate turtle.
Oh no. All right, how do you feel about heading out this inlet?
I'm a little nervous. The inlets in Florida are different than the inlets in Texas because they don't have jetties, and it just seems like when we go out there the swell is just so much more than what I'm used to, so it kind of freaks me out a little bit, especially after the tropical storm. But it's only 30 hours of whatever awaits for me, so I can handle it. I can do it. I hope.
Yes, yeah, I'm a little nervous too. You never know when you hit the inlet what's going to happen. So I'm like, is it going to be big? Is it going to be 2-footers? I'm looking at it here. We are at St. George's Island. We just went through St. George's Sound. It took about 4 hours maybe.
Yeah.
Left about 8:45. It's noon now. I'm about to do it. Heading down offshore. The plan is Clearwater. 3rd time's a charm. The 2nd time we initiated our alternate, which was fine. It's plan B. There is a plan B for this one, but it's not a good one. It's Cedar Key. And I've read that it's not a great place to go in dark. And it would be a dark arrival. So I really don't want to do that. All right, how's the inlet now?
It's way easier than I anticipated. It's like super calm out here.
Good.
I'm excited. I needed an easy start, so
Good.
it's gonna be great.
And we have the main sail up.
We already have the main up. We're heading out of the first set of markers, and we saw a pod of dolphins, but of course Matt gets out the camera and they go away. So.
Oh, that's the Panhandle. It's disappearing just on the horizon, with a line of thunderclouds above it. We have clear skies ahead of us here. So thanks for watching this episode, and I hope you enjoyed the Panhandle. I know we did. It was a great place. Man, if it wasn't hurricane season, yeah. We could spend time in the swamps. I thought that was lovely, actually. Apalachicola is a beautiful town. I could spend 2 weeks there, probably. Port St. Joe, some of the beaches there look lovely. The beaches here in St. George's Island. Then Panama City, we didn't even touch, did we? More time in Pensacola. Yeah, beautiful Panhandle. So anyway, thanks for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, hey, give us a little thumbs up. We have 22 more hours of sailing ahead of us. We're going to tuck that in here, and we'll catch you next week on the next episode.